You cannot see beneath my beak, but I'm smiling with glee as we speak. Hello there, my friend. How are we doing today? That was, of course, a rhetorical question, because if you were well, you wouldn't have visited me otherwise. So please, get out of the rain, take a seat by the fireplace, and tell me, what ails you today? Feeling a little under the weather? Yes, it is that time of year when plague likes to flourish. And speaking of which, let me get my papers here. Would you please enlighten me on your symptoms so we may assess the cause of your discomfort? Headache, exasperation. Do you find yourself feeling an urge to slumber more often during the day? I see. Well then, please just allow me to get my heart whisperer. And I would like to please just listen to your lungs, test your breathing. And if you could just please inhale through your nose, like my beak here, and exhale through your mouth. And we will test this on your front and your back. So we will begin on the left side here. If you could just breathe in for me and breathe out. Let me do it on the left side. Breathe in for me and breathe out. Excellent. Now, if you could do it on the back, if you could just breathe in for me and breathe out. And one more time, you could just breathe in for me and breathe out. Did you have any trouble with that? Did you feel like you couldn't breathe properly, or did it feel more exasperating to try? No? Okay. So far, so good. If you don't mind, I would just like to put on my plague protectors. These are protectors for the ears, after all. And I would just like to check your pulse. So if you could just please give me your hands. Oh, you have lovely fingers. And all 10 still intact. You are a lucky one, I see. Okay. I will now count the beats for the pulses of your fingers. So please, if we could just stay silent for a moment. 1 plague doctor. 2 plague doctors. 3 plague doctors. 4 plague doctors. 5 plague doctors. 6 plague doctors. I suppose that will do. So far, so good. Now, next, just like to take a look at your face here, just to have a good look and observe every human part of this face. We are all humans, of course, but it never hurts to be certain. You are a human, yes, not an elf in disguise. Okay. So, 2 eyes, 1 nose, 2 pairs of 2 nostrils, 1 pair of lips, a forehead, a lovely jaw. You have quite nice skin as well. Good bone structure. Now, if you could just open your mouth for me and say a plague. Yes, okay. You have your teeth, your tongue. Have you ever had more then one tongue, by any chance? Did an ogre steal it, or anything like that? No. Okay. Excuse me while I please just check the lymph nodes on your neck. If you could just swallow for me. Okay. And then can you open your mouth and say plague again? That's good. That's my favorite word, you know. So next, I would like to examine your sense of smell, and I have 3 concoctions here that I would like you to identify. So if you could just close your eyes and sniff them, and I would like you to tell me what you think they are. And of course, it goes without saying, but they are not poisonous. They have been tested by me personally and my beak, and I can assure you all is well. You will not die. Yes, okay. So here's the first one. If you could just sniff for me. Do you have any ideas? No. Would you like to have another one? Okay. And what do you think? Yes, that was indeed parsley. Yes. So here is the next one. If you could just close your eyes for me, and you could just sniff this one. And if you would try it on the other nostril as well. And your thoughts? Impressive. That was in fact ground cumin. Although I suppose that was quite strong, so this one should be a little bit easier. This is something I had for my lunch this afternoon. Yes. So here's the third one. If you could just sniff for me. Keep those eyes closed. Yes, that was in fact garlic. Now, did you have any trouble breathing through your nose? Any breathing problems? No. Well, that is most excellent. So far, so good. Okay, next, I would like to examine your visual orbs, or your eyes. Yes, your eyes. And I have my electric candle here, and I would like you to just simply follow the light for me. Excuse me for my nose. It does tend to get in the way from time to time. And get your eyes been okay so far? Have they been tired at all? I see. Please just keep following the light. And out of curiosity, do you by any chance have more than 2 eyes? Do you have a third eye? I have heard rumors that some humans tend to possess a third eye, or possibly even a 4th, maybe on the back of your neck. No? Well, that is a shame. Okay, that seems good so far. Now, I would like you to do the opposite next, and just focus on my beak, or my goggles, and I will just shine this here. Just ignore the electric candle if you can. Yes, that's good. Ignore the electric candle. I must say you are quite good at these games. That is wonderful. So far so good. If you could just tell me, are you able to count? Do you understand basic maths? Yes? Okay. I'd like you to just tell me how many fingers I'm holding up. Yes. Okay, let's make it a little bit tougher. That is wonderful. And for the final test of your eyes, I'd like to examine your peripheral vision. So I have my fingers here, and if you could just tell me when they go out of view, that would be perfect. Okay. Yes. A bit back further here. See a bit closer. Excellent. That would appear that your eyes are quite good for your visual orbs. Okay, now next I would like to examine your ears. I see that you have two here. They are very round. Are you certain you are not an elf, maybe another type of creature? No. Well, that is quite disappointing, but excuse me while I just test these ears here. Just need to have a physical examination just to see if they are as human as they appear. Of course, we are all human, but you can never be too certain. So by all means, please just relax and let me do my work. Yes, relax. Feel the leather. Seems good so far. I would just like to have a good full examination of one each. Okay, they both seem like very human ears. And now I would just like to give you a hearing test. So I will tap both ears, one each, and I'd like you to tell me, I'd like you to close your eyes and tell me if you hear it. hear a sound on the left or the right. So let's begin. Yes. That seems well and good. And then I would also like to do something similar to the eyes with peripheral, and I would just like you to tell me when you hear the leather disappear. So close your eyes for me. Yes, okay. Good, good. Excellent. Now then, I would like to do one more test and just whisper some words into your ears and you say them back to me, okay? Yes. Leg. Quill. A crow. Black plague. Doctor. Medieval. Well, that seems perfect. It appears your human ears are in working order. And now I would like you to just simply follow my instructions just to determine, these will determine if you are physically able to move. If not, we will determine what type of plague you have. If it's a black plague, a red plague, a plague. So to start off with, I'd just like you to raise your hand for me and let go your fingers. That's good. Now squeeze your hand, whether it is leather or human skin, squeeze your hand. Okay, good. Now raise your arm as high as you can go. Yes. And now bring your arm down in a wave to me. And now I would like you to follow my quill around every part of my mask here. And keep an eye on the quill and just follow it for me. Okay, and now for the final part, I would just like to conduct some questions. This will help me determine what type of plague you have, if any at all. So, first question, what is your favorite flavor of ice cream? Yes, good. Do you have a pet? I do hope that someday I will be able to get some kind of creature like a dragon or a phoenix or a giant cat to help me with my work? Yes. If you said yes to the next question, do you pet your pet? You should, of course. I do enjoy my beak getting petted from time to time. It is a hobby of mine. What type of shirt did you wear last Tuesday? How many hours of sleep did you get last night? What is my favorite color? Yes, my favorite color. That is true. I do like that color. What are you having for dinner tonight? Yes, that sounds very delicious. What is your dream job? Have you considered becoming a plague doctor? It is a very fun job, determining who lives and who dies. Wait, what? Nothing. And if you answered no to that question, why not? What is your favorite type of fruit? Do you have any favorite words? Yes, and as I said before, mine is plague, because it is such a fun word. It tells much. What is your favorite type of pen? I admire your choice. How many arms do you have? Have you misplaced any legs in the past month? Do you have any vampire fangs? Have you felt an urge for drinking blood any time in the past few hours? Not a vampire. What is your favorite mythological creature? Have you enjoyed this visit to your fellow plague doctor in your area? On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate the plague doctor in your area? Would you consider visiting your plague doctor again? And final question. Would you ever consider inviting your plague doctor to dinner one evening? Yes. Okay, and that is the end of the questionnaire. I believe I have determined that the type of plague you have is stress plague. You are doing too much hard work with very little compliments given and very little praise, and that is not good. So I would say keep working hard, try and get some relaxation, get more sleep, and if you're ever having any trouble with said sleep habits or anything of the like, please come back and see me. Yes. But until then, I suppose that will do. I do hope you have enjoyed this visit and that you were being honest with this questionnaire. It does help a lot. And until then, I will hopefully see you next time. I hope you feel better, my friend, and hopefully none of these plagues will see you dead and that you will live long enough to see me again. Take care.